Here we go again. Gonna go ahead and shoot another goddamn video because I'm fucking pissed the hell off. Already. Swear to fucking God. I go to take my dogs out. My grandmother's dog is not trained worth a shit to listen to any goddamn thing. She goes out and she takes off down the fucking road. My dogs start down the road after her, but then my dogs listen and they come back in, and then I have to go and chase her fucking dog. I'm trying to talk to her about how you train dogs, how you properly train dogs, how you have to show dominance over them. And then she's always been about the Bible and very biblical and very smart-ass biblical towards me about shit and ass things. So I said, do you know what it says in the Bible about animals? That men is supposed to have dominion over them. We're supposed to be dominant over animals, meaning animals are supposed to obey us. And oh my God. So then I get her dog back. Her dog's back in the house. And she's refusing to let me let my dogs out. My dogs have still not went potty. So I'm like, no, my dogs are going out. We go out to go potty. And then I get them to come back around the front to let them come in. And one of them takes off toward the road. And I'm thinking, this dog better not be stupid enough to again to go off on the road. And she didn't. She sat at the very edge of the property and was looking, and I didn't know what she was looking at. Come to find out, she's looking at my grandmother. My grandmother's walking down the side of the damn road. I said to her, what are you doing? Your dog's inside, thinking she's completely lost her mind and forgot that I put her dog back in the house. So that's what I said to her. What are you doing? Your dog is done inside. Oh, I thought you was chasing your dogs. Why would you think that? Oh, because I didn't hear you and I didn't see you. We were in the backyard. I told you flat out before we even went back out that I'm going to go walk them. But yet, here she was, long and behold, down the friggin' road. So then, we all come in. Then, she refuses to come in the door because my dogs are done on the porch. She refuses to come in the door without me trying to tell my dogs to go in the house. I ask her, why do you want me to have my dogs go in the house? Because I'm afraid they're going to run out and they're going to go get in the road and they're going to run off. I said, they're not going to do that. She wouldn't listen to me. She kept, go in the house, yelling at my dogs to go in the house, go in the house, go in the house. I said, Mama, they're not going to go in the house. Just leave them alone. They're fine. If they come out, it's fine. I'm right here. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to. I know my fucking dogs, just like she claims she knows her son, and she claims she knows me, and she claims she knows everything, and knows everybody, and knows so-and-so, and was related to so-and-so, and seen so-and-so, and knows the last name, this and that. I would love to sit there and contradict all the friggin' time. Here we go. What? Tell me you're much American and pick Demi Lovato, whoever she is. No, I don't want to. Huh? No. But I'm not entitled to know anything. She's entitled to know the stuff that she knows, but I'm supposed to be some dipshit moron that doesn't know my dog, that doesn't know my kid, that doesn't know anything. So anyways, fuck. I'm going to end up committing suicide, and if I do, it's going to be because of that woman, and I swear to God, I want it put on the goddamn tombstone, and if I'm living here and I end up committing suicide, I want it to read, Heather committed suicide because of her grandmother, Norma. That's what I want it to read, because she's going to be the reason if she keeps pushing. She keeps sitting there all the time. She's done this her whole life. She sat here all this time that she's lived here with this man, complaining about the property or about something, dealing with something around here. And you give her solution after solution after solution after solution. You talk to her about solution. Well, here's what needs to be done. Here's what needs to be done. And my family, my whole fucking family is the whole goddamn same way. But she is like the fucking queen of the shit. For as far as sitting there complaining. Oh, there's no way to fix it. There's no way to fix it. And so you're like, yes, there is. You just have to let it allow to be done. But any fucking ways, she won't come in. She's refusing to come in unless my dogs are in. I ask her several times to make sure that it's not because that she's afraid that they're going to knock her over. No, she's not afraid of that. She's afraid they're going to run off. And I'm telling her, I know my dogs, they're not going to run off. and she won't listen to me. So I tell the girls to go in the house. They kind of went in the house. They kind of stayed. They kind of come back out on the porch, and she got in the house. And then I held the door open, and then she's hollering at me to close the door, and I'm like, why? My dogs aren't coming out. And I was like, as a matter of fact, go sit on the couch still. And Una went straight off and sat on the couch. Clarabelle don't understand what couch command fully is in total. So she kind of sat in front of the couch. And then I said her name and said, get on the couch. And instead she come to me. And then I said it again. She finally got on the couch. And I was like, see? Well, her dog, she let her dog out. Her dog stood up on my dog's chest, because her dog's a little dog. My dog's just walking around, and her dog stands up on my dog's chest and growls at my dog, and my dog growls back at her. And then they're starting to try to get into a fight. And so I take my dog, and I pull my dog back. And then my grandmother's dog runs to my grandmother, sits on the couch. And then I went over, and I pinned her by her neck, on her side, and I was trying to get her to relax and stay there like that. And my grandmother's like, no, don't do that to her, don't do that to her. And so I showed her, I was like, this is all the pressure that I'm putting. I'm hardly putting any pressure on her. And then my dog Clarabelle jumped up in my lap. And when Clarabelle jumped up in my lap, this dog growled. So then I pulled the dog closer, kind of like, no, you're not going to growl at my dog when my dog ain't even paying you any mind. This dog is a carbon copy of my grandmother. Your dogs are a carbon copy of you. However their owner raises them, that's how they turn out to be. And my grandmother is afraid of her dog. She's afraid her dog will bite her. And then she had to tell me the story the 18th millionth time, which is the same story that I was there. It was my dog. My dog ran off one time when I was a little girl. His name was Raphael. He got around some Doberman Pinschers or something. I think it was Doberman Pinschers. This woman, this big woman, had hand-raised them since they were puppies, and they were the best dogs, and this and that, and so on and so forth, supposedly. Yet they were chained outside chained outside just on a chain, just on a stake in the ground. That was her trained dogs. And so they were going after Raphael, and I snuck over and I grabbed Raphael, and the woman come over and grabbed her dog, because her dog was trying to go after me to bite me, supposedly, or whatever. And the woman, the dog jumped up and bit the side of her face, bit her cheek off. And my grandmother remembers it permanently, and it's stuck in her mind forever, and she's going to talk about it to the day she dies. And so anyways, this woman lit a cigarette, not realizing that her cheek was taken off, and that's when she realized when she pulled her hand away in the blood. Because she was in shock of everything, because her adrenaline was rushing, because that's probably the closest she'd got to that much excitement in her whole goddamn motherfucking life, in all honesty. And so she's just like, because, oh God, she actually had to, do something with her dog, But any fucking way, so my grandmother's telling me about that, and I'm like, yes, there's people that get attacked by dogs all the time. There's everything happening all the fucking time. If that's the case, then don't smoke a cigarette because you're going to get cancer. Don't eat food because you're going to get fat. Don't drink water because you could get choked and die and drowned. You can drown on a teaspoon of water, Like, don't do anything because Jesus Christ, something can happen. Don't get in the car to go anywhere because you can be in a car wreck. Hypochondriac through the fucking roof, I guess, or something. I don't know. But anyways, I got so goddamn mad just a second ago because she's getting on to me about her dog. And she just keeps on getting on to me about her dog. And then she demands that I give her her dog. And I'm like, I'm not doing nothing to harm your dog. Her dog growled at my dog, Clarabelle, again. Clarabelle's on one side of me. Her dog's on the other side of me. And I got her by the neck, pushing on her neck ever so slightly. And she was about asleep until her master, her know-it-all master who knows her so well, she was about asleep and her master didn't even know it. So her master leaned over, and when her master leaned over to look at her, the dog woke up. So then Clarabelle's still on my lap, and then her dog notices Clarabelle again. Her dog growls at Clarabelle again. And when she did, my grandmother says, "Give me my dog. Give me my dog. I don't want them getting into a fight. Give me my dog." I'm like, I'm sitting right here. They're not going to get into a fight. I'm sitting right here. They're not going to get into a fight. Like, she has no fucking belief in me whatsoever. If she can raise 2 goddamn sons before she was the age of fucking 30, I swear to God, she must think that I sit here like some type of goddamn retard. I don't know. I might as well never bathe again, never brush my hair, shave half of my head, and make it like, diagonal, and pull out my fingernails and eat them for supper or some type of shit, or something crazy, because she treats me like I'm irresponsible as fuck, and like I can't do anything. And that's even like the other day whenever I went to go do a change of address, not for everywhere, because I don't receive bills. I don't receive a bunch of shit right now. I've received very little things from anybody, and plus I haven't had the fucking time to, because I'm too busy doing too much other shit and trying to talk to people and stuff. But any fucking goddamn son of a bitch motherfucking way, oh my God, I'm so fucking mad. Any fucking ways. She handed me the paper and she's like, be sure not to lose that paper. Don't lose that paper. I need that paper. I need that paper back. I said, Mama, I'm not going to lose the damn paper. And I said, how do you think I lived by myself at the apartment for 3.5 years? And her response was, I don't know. But I got so mad tonight, just a few minutes ago, before she walked back here so that way she can kind of peer in to see what I'm talking about, and that way she can kind of keep me from putting this video up, because she, in her mind, it's not right for me to do it, and her and everybody else's mind, it's not right for me to do the things that I do, and it's not right for me to do anything that I do, and I'm not supposed to do anything, because I'm supposed to be this retard that don't know how to fucking do any fucking thing, yet I just fixed her goddamn screens on her fucking porch, the same way that I told her that I was going to 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, but shit, at the beginning, because I lived here for 2 years, at the beginning of when I lived here 5.5 years ago, again, for the second damn time, and I lived here for 2 years, but anyways, at the beginning of it, I said, let me do this, and let me do that, and let me do that, and it'll be fixed. And she said, oh, no, no, no. And yet I went ahead and did it this time. I'm so sick and tired of people going, yeah, you can do this. And I'm going, okay. And then I do it. And then they're like, no, you can't. It's too fucking late. Don't give me permission if you can't be responsible. And she gave me permission to move in. She told me she's going to end up going and living with her niece. She's told me that before, though, and hasn't done it. But that's what she told me. And she told me she's going to leave this place to me. That's what she told me. Now, she's told me that before. And she even told me she would sell me the place before. But then when I got the fucking money, she wouldn't take a penny from me for as far as me trying to buy the place. Do you know where the fuck my life would have been right about now? It would have been a hell of a lot better, I guarantee you, if she would have just moved in with her fucking niece all those years ago and sold this place to me. My life would be better. I'm not stupid. I know it would have been. And then, even if she don't want to move, if she would just relinquish some of the dictatorship control that she's got going on in her fucking head and just allow somebody else to kind of pick up on things and her not worry about it, her life would be better and my life would be better. And I guarantee you, either one of those scenarios, I never would have lost temporary custody of my kid. But no, everybody's got to be selfish in this family. Everybody's got to put themselves first. But anyway, so she said for me to hand her dog because her dog growled at my dog. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm trying to break your dog. Not break, but I'm trying to get her to mind. To get her to understand that she's not dominant. She's a fucking 10-pound dog. She doesn't need to rule your life. And if you want her to rule your life, then fine. But she sure as shit ain't gonna rule mine. Because my 45-pound dogs don't tell me what the fuck to do. Even though I might get on here and I might talk about, well, I need to get home within 12 hours to feed and water and walk them. They don't tell me what the fuck to do. My dogs don't put my ass in a corner. I'm not afraid my dog's gonna bite me. If my dog were to bite me, it is what it is. And as a matter of fact, I have been bitten by my dogs. Not to the point that it's broke the skin in any way, shape, or form. But I have been bitten whenever they're getting into a fight with each other and I pin their ass to the ground and let them know, we don't play. We don't do that here. But I'll be damned if my dog is going to dictate my fucking life. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and go, you know what? You like all the human food that I eat, and I feel sorry for you because you don't get none of it, so I'm going to give you all the human food because it tastes really good. If that's the case, if you get to eat everything that tastes really good, then you're a fucking brat. And that's like me sitting here eating candy 24/7, because I swear to God, I know I have a sweet tooth, and I know I do eat a lot of candy. And I do give my dogs table scraps on occasion when I feel like it. Just like I eat candy on occasion when I fucking feel like it. But I'll be damned, I don't sit here and just survive off of fucking chocolate bars and ice cream. I don't do that. I eat what I'm supposed to. I eat full meals. The dogs eat what they're supposed to. Dog food. It's fine if my grandmother wants to have her little dog dictate parts of her life. Perfectly fine. You go for it, woman. Let the dog start telling you what time to go to the bathroom, too. She done practically tells you that she's going to sit in your lap, whether you like it or not. My dogs do that to me. I ain't going to lie. But, damn it, when I've told them a third time to get their ass down and leave me alone, they do. You tell that damn dog to leave you alone and get down, you got to practically scream at her to get her to mind. To get her to get down off of you. Because she is the dominant one in the house. And she thinks that she owns and she can do whatever she wants to. And that's the same goddamn problem that my grandmother had with her other damn dog that she had for 13 damn years. And she used to bitch about him. And why? Why? Just fucking why? I don't sit here and go, oh my God, Clarabelle's such a pain in my ass every fucking day. Clarabelle, get down. Clarabelle, do this. Clarabelle, I don't do that. I don't go, oh God, Una, do this, do that. Oh God, every day. I don't do that with Stevie. I didn't do that with Ava. I don't do that with Tiger. I didn't do that with my husband. I don't do that with any fucking body until they cause fucking problems. I don't do that with any fucking body. I don't sit here and complain on people every fucking day. I don't sit here and spend my day complaining. You know what I did today? Other than, yeah, I'm making a video now complaining about it. And if you want to look back at my videos, yeah, I might be sitting for a fucking hour or two or whatever, complaining during that time. But damn it, I only do it then. You know what I was just doing? I was fixing the goddamn porch. I was putting nails and staples and trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with the goddamn staple gun. And apparently it only works correctly if it's held upside down because something's fucked up or broken in it. I don't know. I've got splinters in my damn hand. I've got dirt on my damn hands. You know, I went out there and I cut a piece of screen. I pulled another piece of screen off. I nailed that son of a bitch up. I climbed up the goddamn ladder. I put the fucking ladder down. I put the fucking ladder back in the goddamn building. I do shit. Oh my God. I get up and I do things. And I don't have to talk about other people or about how they get on my nerves or gossip this or gossip that or anything like that. But I'll be damned if a dog is going to rule my life. The only way a dog would rule my life is if God is a dog. But I'm not going to sit here and have somebody in my life that I want to complain on every fucking day. You are a miserable person if you want to do that. I'm sorry, but you are. And it's not even, should I say want, it's that you do. It's that you do, okay? Because the want is there. Oh, God, yeah. I want to sit here every fucking day and talk about how much my dad was a piece of shit and all the shit he did wrong. I want to sit here and talk about my mom. Oh, my God, do I. I want to talk about all the shit that she done wrong and how fucking mad she made me. I want to talk about my sister every fucking day and all the shit that she's done wrong to piss me off. I want to talk about my grandmother every fucking day, all the way back from the very first day that I can even recollect her at the age of 3, okay? And talk about all the shit that she's ever done to piss me off. I want to do it, but do I do it? That's the difference. That's the difference. Do I do it? Yeah, I get on here on my fucking YouTube and talk about shit, but believe me, I don't talk about everything that goes on during my day and that happens. I don't. I talk about quite a bit of it, but that's just like getting the fucking car stuck in the mud. I said that we got the car stuck in the fucking mud out here, and we did. But holy shit, it was stuck for like an hour and a half, I do believe. Me and Eddie. Did I go into detail about it? Did I bitch about it on in? No, I didn't. Took me an hour and a half to figure out how to get that son of a bitch out of the goddamn mud with the help of Eddie, thank God. And part of me says if he wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been able to get it out. But part of me also says that if he wouldn't have been there, that it wouldn't have happened in the first place. Because in all honesty, we were going out to ride around just for boredom's sakes. And I was like, let's go see where this road leads to down here. Because if I live here, I'm going to have to get used to the roads again and all this and everything. And so we just went riding around to kill some time because my nerves were shot again. Just from living here. Already. Because the constant talking. I swear to God, I feel like I'm in hell and I feel like the devil is on my ass and I feel like he uses every demonic force that he can against me to try to tear me apart. And that's another thing too. I'm just going to go ahead and put in this fucking video. But anyways, back to my grandmother and this whole shit or whatever and what I said. I said, okay, I said, fine, here's your dog. And I said, you know what? I said, I guess I'll just call the pound tomorrow to come and get all my pets and I'll just get the fuck out of here. Like shit on it. Like, if you can't cooperate with me, she can't build nothing with me. She can't build a home with me. This is her home, and that's the end of it. Nobody can build a home with her. They can come and paint the walls like my aunt did. I can come and put my bed in the room and hang pictures. But for as far as building a home that is on a strong foundation, and I don't mean an actual home, because if she watches this, and she's going to take it as an actual home. No, I mean relationship. Getting along with each other. Truly caring about one another. But you can't build that shit with people that don't want it. And that's what I also said too whenever I come back here. I said, well, I can't help you if you don't want to let me to. I can't. I can't fucking help you. So I don't want to hear you bitch about your goddamn dog every fucking day, about how she gets on your nerves, about how she's taking up your time, about how she's such a pain in your ass, and about how you're afraid that she's going to bite you, and about how you're afraid she's going to get into a fight with my dogs. Because basically, when you are telling me that I'm a 30-year-old woman that you've allowed to move into your home, that you've agreed to allow to move into your home, and so I've moved into your home, and here I am living, and I am trying to make it my fucking home too, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me that I have to listen to your dog, and that I have to listen to your stories about your dog, and I have to listen to your problems about your dog, and that I'm not allowed to even talk to you and give you ideas? And then when I do talk to you and give you ideas and I say, well, stand up to your dog. Put your dog in timeout. Put her in, put her in the room for a few minutes, Let her know she done something bad. Get on to her. Scold her. However you feel right to get onto your fucking animal, get the fuck on to her. And you're going, oh, I can't because I'm old and I'm fragile. Okay, well, I'm not. I'll get on to her for you. Oh, well, I'm afraid. Well, good for you. But I'm not, damn it. I'll be afraid of a 10-pound dog. Jesus fucking Christ. Like right now, if an ant were to climb up or something in here, for just to be a smartass, I'd be like, ah, oh my god, and die, like go off camera, make it seem like I died of a fucking heart attack because like holy fucking shit. I understand that there are people that do have irrational fears, but my god, my grandmother is afraid of every fucking thing. Afraid of everything. There's nothing that she is not afraid of except for her family. She makes sure to not be afraid of her family and be the numero uno when it comes to her family, and we're supposed to be afraid of her. We're supposed to fear her. Yet she's afraid of everything. She's afraid of her damn neighbors. Both of them. All three, technically, because two live in one place and one another, I don't know, or some shit like that. She's afraid of her neighbors. She's afraid of the people that come and drop off stuff for her or what the fuck ever. She's afraid of them. She's afraid of people being thieves and manipulative and sneaky and mean and cruel. And But anyway, so I said that to her about, like, I'll call the pound tomorrow and have them come get all my damn pets. Because I was so fucking mad. Do I mean it? No, I don't. Is she going to harass me about it? God only fucking knows. Has she harassed me about shit like that before when I've said shit like that? Oh, yeah, she's just buttered the biscuit and slathered it on real fucking thick. But do not talk to me about your fucking dog being a goddamn problem unless you want me to help you fix it. Okay? I'm gonna get a goddamn tattoo that says "Fix It Felix" on my goddamn arm because that's what EJ said to me one day, and that's what the fuck I am. Do not come to me with a fucking problem unless you want me to try and help you to fix it. I may not do the fucking work, I may not do the fucking effort, and then if I really don't like your ass, I might just sit there and act like I have no solution whatsoever when I do. But damn it, I was taught how to survive. Because that's what a shitty childhood does to you. It teaches you how to survive. It teaches you how to fix what's broken. And survive off of crumbs. That's what the fuck it does to you. So don't sit there and be like, oh my god, my life is so fucking miserable. Is it? Why is your life miserable? Oh, because this happened to me. Okay, that happened to you. Here's what happened to me. So does that make us equal? No, it doesn't? Okay. Was that all that happened to you? And see, that's the thing, too, is 90% of you goddamn people that sit there and you're like, oh, my life is so miserable and I'm so unhappy and this and that and, and all this and everything. You don't even know what the fuck happened to you. Or you're a lying, two-faced son of a bitch because you sit there and you go, oh, this one tragic thing happened to me. And I'm like, damn, that's a bummer. And then I'm like, okay, here's all the shit that happened to me. And then you're like, oh, damn, and I feel sorry for you. But then again, not. And, oh, God, and this jealousy shit kind of forms with some people I've noticed or whatever. And it's like, then they're like, oh, well, this happened to me too. And I'm like, okay, that we had the discussion of what happened to you like 5 years ago, and now 5 years into the future, now you're telling me that some other traumatic shit happened to you. Why didn't you tell me that before when I told you all my stuff except for the deepest, darkest secret that I might keep to my heart? Which I don't really have one that bad in all honesty, but I just have private things that disgust me that I don't want to talk about. I've talked about them before. I've talked about them to counselors. I've talked about them to friends. I've talked about them to best friends. I'm tired of talking about it. So no, if I meet somebody new, I don't want to talk about the shit no more. It's in the past. But it's like, I just feel like it becomes this competition with some people. Like, oh, well, this happened to me and that happened to me. And I'm like, okay. And then The thing is, that's the telltale sign, sweetheart, that you're a liar, is that I've been through traumatic events, and my traumatic events have taught me. They've taught me. What have your traumatic events done to you? Because you can't even figure out from A to B to C when you're sitting there talking about your life problems. And then you have no reasoning as to why you can't figure out A to B to C. It's not like, oh, well, I'm fucked up. Like me, whenever I can't figure out A to B to C, it's because I can step back and go, I'm fucked up because I have trust issues. Major trust issues. But I can do that. Why can't you do that? And then, oh God, whenever people try to pretend like they have the knowledge from shit, and it's obvious they don't have any knowledge of the shit, and I'm trying to not, like, kind of, like, laugh at them in a dry sense of humor type way, you know? But anyways, I just fucking can't. Oh, but anyways, that's what I was going to talk about in this video. Whenever we went to the parade and the St. Patty's Day festival and Jimmy John's and ate there and all that and everything, I swear to God, just a few years ago, I did basically the same identical shit with my dad and my daughter. Like, literally. I mean, basically, pretty much. We ate at Jimmy John's. We at least got a drink from there. My kid played in the little grass area. We watched the tail end of the parade, the same area that we were. Like, and I'm just like, oh my fucking God. And I don't know if anybody else has shit like that. Like, I'm gonna get sidetracked because I don't want this video to all be about me being angry about this shit. Because I'm letting it go. And I'm moving on. But anyways, same identical shit. And I wonder if anybody else has that happen. Like the same identical shit to a degree, but different people. But it's just the same shit. And I don't mean like the same shit like stuff you do every day religiously, like, you know, you go to work or you go to school or stuff like that. Or you drive the same roads or, you know, stuff like that. But I mean something that you haven't done in years. Something that's considered like a big woo-woo of like a good time or what the fuck ever, you know, like a big celebration or something that you don't do that often. And you realize, holy shit, when you're at it, like, I've done this before. But anyways, so, yeah. But I've been there before with my dad and my daughter. And it's just like a whole lot of deja vu-ish. It's not deja vu, though. Because if it's deja vu, then it would be real, and I'd be like, yes, I had a deja vu about it. But no, I didn't. I just remember the memory of being up there with my dad and my kid. And there's part of me that's like, I wish, in all honesty, that I could have been back up there with my dad and my kid to a degree versus Jen and her kid, because I miss my fucking kid so much. But my kid was younger. I want to say she was about 8 or 9. But, anyways. I just fucking can't. I can't deal with this shit. And even the girl that talked to me, I think she talked to me the last time I was up there with my kid a few years ago. But I think we actually talked to her not only there, but we talked to her out at else Jimmy John's or out on the side of the road or something. Because we got into like a full-on discussion about her dad being like a preacher. If I ever see her again and I can recall that I've seen her before, I need to get her number probably and talk to her. But anyways. It's She's probably one of those people, since her dad's like a preacher and stuff and everything, that she's like a staple in the community. She's somebody that's kind of probably pretty well known to a degree up there. Oh. God, my nerves are still so just like kinda on high, like mad, angry, and then really mad because her coming back here and being like, you wanna watch American Idol? And no, I don't. You know damn good and well that I don't. Because when I came back here, I said, well, I guess I'll just get rid of the pets tomorrow and I'll just call the pound to come and pick them all up and I'll just fucking go. I said, because I don't know what the hell else to do. And why did I do that? Yes, because I'm trying to control her 10-pound dog. Am I trying to control the dog and be like, sit, lay down, roll over, do what I say every second of every day? Don't you dare chew a flea if you have a flea. Don't you dare chase something if you see something. No, but at the same damn time, that little fucking damn dog needs to mind somebody. And if it ain't going to, then I need to stay back here. This needs to be my setup, and that can be hers. And she needs to leave me the hell alone. If she wants to dominate and let her dog tell her how to live her life, then she needs to stay right there in her living room, watch her TV. Never, ever, 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 ever offer for me to watch her TV. Never offer for me to even have fucking cable. Let me stick back here to my goddamn DVDs. Just like I stuck with my goddamn DVDs for 3.5 fucking years. Where the fuck I was at. Let me stick to that shit. You stick to your shit, and it will be 2 separate worlds. But don't come knocking on my door about my damn cats either, especially when you're the one that begs about them and worries about them. And you want to tell me what to do. You want to tell me to hand your dog over, and you want to tell me to come watch TV with you, and you want to tell me this, and you want to tell me that, and yet when I tell you, yeah, my dogs are fed, don't worry about it, you still worry about it. What the fuck is wrong with my goddamn... I swear to God, do I need to start making a YouTube video of me putting dog food down every fucking day? Of me... Do I need to zoom in on my dog pissing, so that way people will believe that I actually took my dog to piss? Do I need to send samples of shit to everybody in my family and be like, the dog shit today? Because that's one thing that my fucking kid said to me, is that you're not walking the dogs, you're not feeding the dogs, you're not this. And that is something that everybody apparently loves to fucking get on me about. To get on me about. Just because they know it annoys me. And it's so goddamn obvious that it fucking annoys me that my landlord even got in on the fucking train of the bullshit. And is convincing people that I destroy everything and that I take care of nothing. If I take care of nothing, I would be dead. You think I can't fucking lock a goddamn door, make a goddamn recording of a fucking, my voice, and yeah, I'm fine, and no, leave me alone, and that I couldn't, all the money that I've made already, all the money that I've made in the 4 years that I've been working, and granted, it wasn't a lot, I don't have any left, okay, for the dumbasses that think that I do, but I don't have a penny left, okay, or if I do, it's like $30 at the most. But anyways, all the money that I made, paid my rent, paid power bill, paid for this, paid for that, paid for dogs, paid for shots, paid for dogs fix, cat fix, vet bills, being sick, this and that, and even though it wasn't really me being sick other than over-the-counter shit, but my kid, her being sick, and then, all these things, and her wants, and her toys, and her $200 birthday parties, and all the shit that I paid for. Don't you think that with that fucking money, if I wanted to be some type of goddamn douchebag that completely and totally never took care of any fucking thing, that I could have enough fucking common sense to go out, buy a goddamn tape recorder, or what the fuck ever, set it up on a goddamn computer system, or whatever, or a rotation, or whatever, like a goddamn broken record, that sits there and it's like, yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm good. I done ate. I ate while you were asleep earlier. I ate when you went outside. or I'll eat tonight, or I'm sleepy. I can make a recording of my voice saying that. Sit that shit, lock a goddamn door, put that shit on fucking repeat years ago, before I even gave birth to a kid and had these pets. Could have done that shit and could have just laid there and allowed myself to starve to death because I'm, somebody that don't know how to do anything, supposedly. And then even, okay, if I'm too retarded to know how to do that, I could have paid somebody to do the shit. Here, I'm a retard, do this shit for me. But no, I know how to take care of myself. I know how to brush my teeth. I know how to wash my hair. I know how to floss my teeth. Oh my God. Cannot stand. My husband, when I got with him, he's like, I don't know how to floss my teeth. I was like, what the fuck? And then he's like, will you floss my teeth with me, or for me? And then he tried to get me to floss his teeth for him all the time. And he's like, you do a good job. And he's like, I've never had that good of a job done except for when I go to a dentist, and I haven't been to a dentist regularly. And then I don't floss my teeth like I'm supposed to. I know that I don't. I don't brush my teeth like I'm supposed to. I don't brush my hair like I'm supposed to. But the thing is it's a fucking supposed to. And supposed to's are standards set by society. Dipshit standards. It's so fucking funny that people sit there, what is it? Even Steve Harvey, there is a little like commercial from the game show that he does. And what is it? His Family Feud, I think. But anyways, there's a little section, in the commercial that they shot or whatever. And he's like, how long does it take, or what's the longest you've went without a bath? And the guy says 1 week. And Steve Harvey says, something along the lines, I forget how he says it, but 1 week, it only took God a whole week to make the whole, universe or heavens and earth, and he's throwing off on him for waiting a week. And they laugh about it, and yeah, it's funny, and yeah, I get it, and all that and everything, but then again, it's like, no, that's not funny. What about people in the fucking military that go and, fight for your fucking ass? Do you know how many days those people go without bathing? If you're in fucking war. And I'm in a psychological war, if you will, with my goddamn family, and have been since the fucking day that I've been born. So excuse me if I'm psychologically fucking exhausted, or emotionally, or how the fuck ever you want to word it. And so I want to go a few fucking days without a goddamn bath. Because I'm exhausted from what I am doing. Just like the people that are in fucking wars and they're going through and they're marching through the goddamn swamps and what the fuck ever else that they're goddamn doing. They don't get to bathe every fucking day. As a matter of fact, that was one of the big reasons, supposedly, that, there was some issues with women joining the military. Is because we are women and we have periods and we bleed. And it's unsanitary. And then we put off a smell. And then that smell can be tracked and located and all this and everything. Animals can track us easier because of it. I'm so trapped by so much shit. Because of people. Because of other people. And it's like, oh no, it's all in your mind and you're not trapped and you're trapping yourself. Okay, I tried to do that shit when I was like fucking 12 and 13 and everything else. But it's like the world does not move at the pace of me. I'm not dictator of the fucking world. I can't tell people when to get off their ass and do shit. I can't determine when the hell people are going to be responsible and not. And that's the thing, is I am one damn responsible ass person. I am a damn responsible ass person. Too fucking responsible. And then that's the reason I'm so serious. And then I have people get on to me. Why don't you lighten up a little bit? Why don't you have some fun? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? Why are you so serious? Why the fuck are you not? Why the fuck are you never serious about any goddamn thing? Why the fuck are you not? But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. All I can say is I hope somebody prays for me or somebody talks to me that can, I don't know, fucking help me or some shit. I don't know. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. And then that's another thing too is I sat here and I wrote Eddie for about an hour talking about Jennifer because Jennifer sent this meme right before we had to go walking back to the car that it's like, oh, you know, you can form a baby in 9 months. It's this meme or whatever. You can form a baby in 9 months, but your busted ankle, it's going to hurt, you know, forever. And, you know, it's never going to be the same. It's going to hurt for 7 years and never be the same. And she knows that I have a busted ankle. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you send that to me? And she does all kinds of stuff like that. And it's like, why? Why? And so I was talking to him about that. And I was like, why? You know, and I was like, I don't understand why. Like, and he's like, well, not all people, you know, are the same. And I get that and everything. But it's just like, there's no sense in that. But I'm going to end it here. Who knows, I might end my life too. And then if somebody like Jennifer sees this, it's probably like, oh, it's just for attention that she says that. And then if that's the case, and you know that, if you know that, then wouldn't you be a good person by showering me with the attention that I supposedly am wanting and needing? Or are you going to be a shitty person and be like, oh, it's just the attention. It's just looking for attention. It's just, that's all that is. Or do I really fucking mean it? And concluding, I've actually had suicide attempts. And one was with a loaded gun. Sadly, I know emotionally I mean it, but I know for as far as my physical body and what I will allow my body to do to itself and what harm I will allow myself to put myself into, I'm not going to do that shit. But I feel like it emotionally. I feel like I've committed emotional suicide multiple times in my fucking life because I'm so fucking sick and tired of shit. But I'm going to end it here. I hope everybody's doing good. If you like my videos, like hearing me bitch about stuff because you're going through stuff too. If you like it for that reason, because you're going through stuff too. You know, you can comment, share, like, or subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to let you go and I'll catch you later. Bye.